Hey guys, what's going on? It's Scott from Fly Rides. I am here with Anja in a very silly mood. We're both a little punchy. It's the end of a long
Yes.
weekend. And we're going to talk about the flyer bikes. Thanks for taking the time today.
Thank you,
right.
and welcome again
Thank
to
you, thank
our
you.
flyer booth.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah, as you said, we're a Swiss company, and we are very proud that we are a pioneer in e-biking, and very happy that next year we'll have a big anniversary, 25 years of our brand Flyer. So we can really say that we were one of the first in Europe developing and building e-bikes, and helping to build up the market for e-bikes in Europe.
Yeah, Flyers, I just saw a lecture. They were like, in terms of modern e-bikes, modern being like the 90s, like they were the first bike. So
Yes.
it's very, very cool to see. Now you're partnered with Panasonic still. You said it's a long-term
Yes.
partnership.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you've got Bosch as well. So
Yes.
Bosch, of course, a huge player in the e-bike market, as all you guys know. I like that you guys do that because it's like there's benefits to both, like you were saying, where Panasonic is a little more open source, Bosch is kind of closed source, but there's maybe a wider spread. What do you guys use each motor for?
We have 4 segments. So we have the mountain bikes, the real trail bikes, and then we have the tour segment, which is more trekking bikes, and then of course the city bikes. They are very, very popular in Europe. And then we have a new segment. This is the crossover segment with our new series Gorock. These are bikes, kind of SUV. They are all-rounders. They combine the advantages of a mountain bike with the advantages of a city bike. So it's more or less a full-equipped mountain bike. And we use the Bosch system, motor, engine, and the Panasonic system in each of the segments. So we can, it always depends on the bike and also on the customer. So
Sure, yeah.
It's important for us to work with different partners. So for each bike we can choose the best components.
Yeah.
And of course the engine and the battery, they are the heart of the e-bike still.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's break into that Gorock series a little bit because I think it's really interesting. Bowles has a similar model called the TR Street, but they're not as dedicated as you guys seem to be with that SUV style. I like that description of it a lot. It's an all-arounder. What kind of bred that mentality that you guys wanted a full suspension commuter that you could trail commute with as well?
What we recognize that there are more or less 2 groups of e-mountain bikers. There's one group, they come from the sports. They are the mountain bike riders. They are used to mountain biking. They love the trail. Technique-wise, they're very good. They know how to go downhill. And maybe the guy is a bit older, or the lady, or maybe someone has a bit of problem with the knee. So they're discovering the e-mountain bike as a nice alternative. These guys, they know how to ride, and they are really trail users. But then we have the second group. These are people, they discover the e-mountain bike, and they see cycling is an option for them because they have the help of the motor. They want the bike they can use for commuting to work, but also they would like to use it for a nice evening ride after working. The bicycle is a really important part of everyday mobility, which I think in the US is a bit different, depends on where you live. But Switzerland, for example, our home market, bicycles are very popular, like for leisure and also for everyday commuting and using.
Yeah, I love that. I think the Gorock series is a nice go-between, essentially between the full suspension mountain bike, like you were saying. Full suspension mountain bikes not really used for commuters, but now there is a full suspension bike that it coddles to male fragility. I think. Right?
That's
like
nice.
You can still have you can still have your full suspension bike.
Yes.
I have to say though, I don't know if this is something you guys intentionally do or not, more marketing towards females, which I think is like great. There's not, you don't see that a lot. Are you guys pretty heavily focused on female riders?
We're trying to focus on them. I'm 160, so I'm using the S models of our mountain bikes.
And then you fit that.
Yeah, it's fine for me.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's fine for small women. And then when it comes to city bikes and trekking bikes, we have also options with 26 inches wheels.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, and then we also have a compact bike, which is also nice for smaller people.
What? Tell me a little bit more about your mountain bikes, though. So you use like a mid to premium level. Do you have any entry level ones, or?
Yeah, we have. It's 7 series. So we start with the hardtails, and then it goes up to our top model, which is the Flyer Uprock 7 with 160 millimeters suspension in the front and in the back. So that's the bike for the real trail lover. And we see that a lot of people, they just start with a hardtail, and once they discover it's fun to go on the trail, they see it's better to have the full suspension. And of course, price-wise, we start with 3,500 euro, and this goes up to 6,500 euros. So that's
pretty reasonable.
and I have to say, we are a premium brand, so we always. The frames are high quality. We are very well known for the stability of our frames and also the bikes. It's a kind of a long-term product. So if you buy a Flyer, you can be sure you can use it for several years.
Well, I mean, this is so great. I think it's a really awesome company. For those of you who are wondering, not available in the U.S. yet. You can ask Anja about why. But we want it here, so we're going to see if we can get a little bit more attention to in the States. You guys know who to pester if you want these guys to come to the States. Send emails to Anja here. She will get them in there, I promise you. Like this video, subscribe to this channel so you can see all my Eurobike footage. And don't forget, send your emails to Anja so that we can get these awesome bikes in the States. Thanks for watching, guys, and thank you so much, Anja, for your time.
Thank you.